Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am the one, the only Matic B. Mobley sitting here with V. Brown.
Hey, people.
And guess what? Back from the motherfucking graveyard.
Okay.
Right, I'm saying
Mimi.
from the depths
JK's here.
from the depths of hell. Oh, and by the way, the new co-host of the Journey podcast that we'll be doing with Deborah on, you know what I'm saying, sometime next month. You know, that's going to be a new thing that we have in our disclosed location. I'm not telling you motherfuckers where it's at. Miss Mimi JK's here. How you been, Miss Mimi JK?
Good.
You still selling knockoff purses?
I sell everything.
It's working instead of Birkin.
Yeah, man, you want your Lucci instead of your Gucci? Yeah, call up 215-303. No.
So silly. So before we get into everything, y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button for us, please. If you haven't already, like, comment, and don't forget to share. Share us. We don't mind.
Absolutely. So what do you got on the topic, Brown?
It is with heavy heart. And we say
heavy heart.
Heavy heart. We say R.I.P. Don't laugh. I'm serious.
Cheer the
No,
crowd.
really, R.I.P. to Miss Tina Turner. Oh my God.
Something's on my mind.
I know. Yeah, she was 83 years old. She is an icon. I won't say what. She is an icon, although she's not here.
Definitely.
She is an icon. And yeah, we lost her. She's one of those people you felt like, you know, will just live forever. Look good forever. Like,
Yeah.
What did she pass away from? That's my initial question.
they just keep saying an illness.
Yeah.
An illness of
I
some
think-
sort.
I think I'm not too sure. I think it was something with blood pressure and kidney disease.
I hate when people
I heard a
just say-
brain issue. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been hearing everything. Stroke. And nobody really knew.
Nobody knows.
Why do
Somebody
people
said
just
natural
say-
causes. No, it wasn't. It was from an illness.
Why do
I'm not
people
sure
just say
which.
illness? You know, diarrhea is illness. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Be specific.
Yeah, we want to know.
The flu's an illness. No,
Right. I'm saying she died. She
Yeah.
died from hyperactive shits. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like just an illness.
you know,
better.
these days it's like it's about having something personal to yourself. Like, although you are a public figure, you know my opinion on celebrity and public figures. Like, you are, in a sense, public property. Like, if you paying me, I owe you something back in return.
So
I feel that way. But
so insert
let them have privacy if they
speculation
want.
instead of telling what it really is.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, because look, because all they do is open it. Like, we are part of the media now, so all you do is open the door for other people, for people to make up shit.
Yeah.
Instead of
A
coming
whole
straight
bunch
out
of
and say
different
she died
stories.
from such and such,
Mm-hmm.
straight from the gate. TMZ, where you at? This ain't just telling the fucking story. You know what I'm saying? They tell everything else.
Yeah.
Now you just say an illness. Open up the door for all type of speculation.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they never wanted to say what happened to Jamie, although he made it, thank God.
Yeah.
But
But they
you
were
know,
saying so many different things.
yeah, they were telling people it's none of y'all business.
It is. Once you become a
Yeah.
I just said it, and I agree with you. Like, tell the people something, but if you want to be private,
Don't say anything at all.
fine,
Yeah.
fine.
once you become a public figure,
Because you're asking for our prayers, for one.
exactly.
So you came out asking for our prayers. So now we're intrigued. We want to know what's going on.
We want to make our prayer specific. We want to
Like-
say your name
Mm-hmm.
and say, Lord, take away the
Mm-hmm.
XYZ.
Right.
Because look, so I'm saying like tomorrow, tomorrow we could reach. Let's say we get a 75,000 subscribers in a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And boom, now we become more out there. So that further us as public figures, correct?
Yep.
So everything that goes on in our lives now is
It's public information.
that's
Mhm.
public. We
Mhm.
can't get mad about it. How do you become a public figure and then say respect my privacy?
I say if this is the one exception I'll probably say if and only if it affects the craft or the work that we're putting out to people. So like if you don't see me or if like I can no longer sit up here at the microphone, it's like people will be like, well, what is wrong with him? Why he need help? Or, you know,
Mhm.
okay, I'm having an issue. I have A, B, and C. I'm not going to name anything, knock on wood and stuff like that. But
That's
if it's
plastic.
affecting something and making it obvious, then, you know, I would definitely give you an explanation.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what could it hurt? She passed away. What could it hurt to tell somebody what was the reason instead of opening the door for speculation?
Yeah,
that's the
because
portion.
someone that's been around that long, we feel connected to her.
Exactly.
She's crossed generations, she's crossed genres. You got men imitating her.
Yeah.
Don't forget the drag community; they love the good Tina act. So I mean, for someone that large and that iconic, it's like, all right, we want to know. Yeah, it's probably going to make us sad. What is it going to give us? Closure.
Did they ever tell us? Did they ever tell us where Aretha Franklin died from?
I still don't.
I think the pancreatic. I know she had pancreatic cancer before, and I think something like that had resurfaced.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Woo!
that was a loss.
I had an uncle that died from pancreatic cancer. Every day,
Patrick Swayze,
I used to hear him screaming upstairs,
Young.
bro.
young. I was just watching Tu Wong Fu the other day.
That's awful.
One of my favorite movies, honestly.
Isn't that terrible?
I'm just saying, like, that's a terrible thing to go from, Brad. 'Cause I heard, I used to hear him upstairs, and like, there's nothing you could do for him. He
Yeah.
used to be screaming, man. Yeah, but I digress. The point I was trying to make is when you said exactly what she passed away from. See how there's no speculation there. We know
Right.
exactly what it was.
Right.
There's no new stories written every day.
Mhm.
Every day now you got a new story written about somebody speculating what she died from.
Right. No
Yep.
family saying respect her privacy.
Exactly. So like, let's just put it out there. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
just put it, even if it's not what she died from, if it's coming from you, if you say it that one time, people will believe it. There it is. That's the
Let
end.
it be.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you have a favorite Tina song?
Who the fuck you talking to, bro? Me?
Yeah. I mean, even
sorry.
if you weren't like a diehard fan, but like, is
I'm
the one that
sorry.
just really stands out to you that's most memorable?
You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
You have to Google real quick.
Ask that question again.
Do you have a favorite Tina song?
Sorry, sir. Wrong number.
Anyway, how about you, Mimi?
Rolling. How is it? What is that called?
Rolling on the
Proud Mary.
River?
Proud
Proud Mary. Yeah, okay.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Okay.
She just making shit up now.
That's an Ike and Tina
Proud
song.
Mary. No, I'm just saying. She just making shit up.
Oh, that's when she was.
It was her.
the-ish.
Let me
She owned that song.
Yeah.
hold on. Let me be
She
the
owned that
It
song.
made you like it.
let me be the
Slow start and the fast finish. Yeah.
let me be the real one here for a minute.
What?
I'm going to say it because I
What?
gotta say it. Tell me, was the last time you listened to Proud Mary?
When the movie came out.
When the movie
Angela
came out?
Bassett.
So that was that 1992 or 94?
To be honest,
you haven't
crazy.
heard that song
but
that long?
no, I heard it after that when I did a TikTok challenge.
You did a TikTok challenge?
Yeah.
And then after you did the TikTok challenge, how often you listen to it after that?
That was like 3 years.
Okay, moving on. Let's go.
I mean, I won't say that Proud Mary or something was in my regular playlist, but I've listened to it. recently.
But you gonna kick that favorite song stuff.
My favorite is the Thunderdome song. We Don't Need Another Hero, tied with River Deep Mountain High.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly. I'm lost like a mother.
You don't know that? We don't need another hero.
Oh yeah,
That joint.
I remember it when you sang it. I didn't know the name.
The Thunderdome.
I remember.
He had to sing it.
Of course, I had to sing.
He had to sing it for her to even recognize.
Oh yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah, that one. And you
Yeah.
know River Deep Mountain High.
Who?
If you've seen the movie. River Deep Mountain High.
I don't know.
And it gets stronger every day.
You can do that shit
Do I
to me.
love you, my. Your faces.
You can do that shit to me all day long. I won't know what that is.
River Deep Mountain High.
When
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember that because only thing I never paid attention to one song on that movie. I wanted to see what Ike was gonna do next.
Schoolhouse, schoolhouse.
Yo,
That's not but City Limits.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You wanted to see what Ike was going to do.
Ike Turner was like
Listen,
Macho
no.
Man Randy Savage.
Stop. Time out, because we're not going to. People have spent long enough, almost like making a mockery of the abuse and torment that she went through.
I'm talking about the movie. I'm not talking about her real.
Well, it's a
happened to-
depiction of her life.
It
So
was a
we're not going to.
depiction, right? It wasn't really. It was Lawrence Fishburne and,
It was
and
Lawrence
Angela
Fishburne
Bassett.
being
Well, it
really,
wasn't Tina
really
Turner and
evil.
Ike Turner, so I could laugh.
It's hard to look at him. It was hard to look at him
I was
after that.
cracking
Like,
the
Got that pound cake.
my
I
God.
should have. Sidebar.
No pun intended.
Check it out. But yeah, that's real though. I was too busy trying to see what Ike would do next.
A monster.
Yo, Lawrence Fishburne was too
A
into
monster.
Yeah.
You know, people in social media, y'all. So I can't stand y'all out here. Take all your phones
darn pictures.
away.
Talk about some Ike up in
Ike
heaven
up-
waiting for. It's messed up.
First of all,
it's messed up.
That
It was funny.
monster, although that was Lawrence Fishburne's acting interpretations of what they wrote, that monster better not be up there. If he is, I know my gay ass got a chance.
Yo,
I go to church.
Lawrence
I feed the
Fishburne.
homeless. I give to charities. Even though I'm broke as shit, like, you know, Lord, I'm giving to people that got less than me. You gonna let me in? Jesus. I see him back there. You putting him in the heavenly choir. He back there rolling up the heaven. You gonna let me in?
So Brown. So you going to sit here and tell me Lawrence Fishburne did not play that?
He played the
Role
hell
too
out
much.
that role.
It was evil.
It made you.
It was
it made
so
you look
evil.
at him like he is
Very
monster.
different. Like,
Let me tell you,
Mhm.
Angela Bassett is a hell of an actress.
absolutely.
But I'm sorry, he stole the show. He stole the show,
He did a
baby.
good job in playing an evil MFer.
I said, damn. I said, boy, he done this shit before. He done,
with that fucking mushroom.
You just see him whipping his neck around with that wig moved. They had body.
He had a silk press.
listen, I'm sorry, Tina Turner family and all that. If it seems like
Yeah.
we're making a joke, we're not.
We're not.
making a
We're not making a joke. I don't want that. I don't want this to be perceived as some that it's time for us
Yeah,
to get
it's-
our chuckles. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're just silly people. Just don't mind us.
It's going on too long.
I
So
mean-
that's why I'm like, no, let's not.
Dig deeper into our podcast, and you just see this is just our naturally who we are.
Yeah, sometimes we turn 14 in the brain.
Yeah,
I'm
so don't-
always
so don't mind
Don't
us.
say the wrong.
Especially B Brown about to cry in here, oh Tina. See, that's what I'm saying. So
You gotta take.
he
deep
appreciated it. He actually know the record, so you know this is coming from a good place.
You must understand. No, it's not.
But it's just,
We don't know the rights.
but it's people like me in the world that that take us that throws us off the rail, and I have a sister that's kind of like identical, and then and then here this is where we are.
Please excuse us.
Oh Lord.
We apologize.
Mm-hmm. And
But
rest in
yeah,
peace.
that's rest in peace to Miss Tina Turner.
Mhm.
Oh gosh. But yeah, speaking of social media and all the ignorance,
I'm listening.
Yeah. What it is?
pull me out the plastic.
Oh,
Another
my
dumbass
God.
challenge off of a dumbass song. Well,
Pull
I mean, not
who
calling
out
the
the
song dumbass,
plastic?
but the people
Yeah.
putting plastic
Off of that
bags
Lotto
over their head.
song.
Have
Hold
you
up,
seen them?
That's what you sent me the other day with
Yeah.
the girl sitting on the car
Yeah.
with the guy in the background. No,
Oh, not that one. That was the little,
Oh no.
the
The
little troll
Hold
that
on,
was in the back room with that goddamn
Yeah.
half shirt.
crop top
No,
fall summer.
no. And she had a trash bag on. Bitch.
no, serious. I walked in. I don't know what this pull. What?
It's some song. Do you know what the song is? 'Cause
It's Lotto song.
Lotto song?
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's
she has a
Lotto New
line
song.
that says pull me
So
out the
everybody
plastic.
put in plastic
'Cause I'm brand
bags
new or
and then they
something.
Putting
plastic bags over their head
and rip themselves out the plastic.
and rip themselves out the plastic. Now,
Somebody did it for prom.
What?
When they prom. And they was all
What?
hype in the background. Oh!
But
Like,
but,
what?
but why?
I can't stand you niggas.
No.
I can't.
Why would you, a nigga? You ever
Were
had a
we
plastic
not
bag on
told
your
as
head?
children,
Right.
and it's on the on the bag, do not put over your face, mouth, or head, suffocation, risk.
Have you ever seen how many people died from putting plastic?
Exactly. Like,
Motherfucker, what's the
it-
first thing to do? They stick two
all it's
fingers in
gonna
their
do-
mouth, trying to pull the fucking plastic off their mouth.
Mhm. That was just, it's just stupid.
Y'all do anything.
Anything. Did you go
And this is on
viral?
Call me
social
the
media.
grumpy old
Like,
man
did
if
you
you want,
go
but y'all just do
viral?
any dumb damn thing for a click and a like and have people hyping you up behind the dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you sitting here really
I'm tired
telling
of
me
seeing
that
it.
people going in plastic bags and pulling themselves out.
And that part of the song, that's when they ripped it.
So hold on. It's a certain
And it
part
ain't
of the
just young
song.
Yes,
people. It's
yes.
some people who are just too damn old and they know better.
Yes.
So it's a certain part of the song. So you mean to tell me you in a plastic bag waiting for a party?
Exactly. You set your shit up like, all right, let me get the timer.
You in a plastic bag.
You
You
wait-
in there hyperventilating underneath that. I hope it's.
You didn't know you was claustrophobic until
Like, what are you doing?
Is this in the first verse? I hope.
I don't know.
I don't know. You know I don't listen to this stuff that
I don't either.
Ain't no
but
way.
I just knew what it was. Yeah.
listen to these kids.
So you hold on.
These kids are crazy.
Oh, y'all got to find out what time on the song that this part come up. You in a plastic bag waiting for a certain line to
A
pop
certain
up.
line for you to rip me out the plastic.
And all it takes is some one person that don't get their shit out the fucking plastic fast enough. They gonna blame that.
You know
shit
what I
on
posted
Lotto.
on my story the other day when I first saw it?
What?
Leave that bag over y'all dumbass heads just a little while longer. Because remember, it's a challenge.
So we don't know.
I want you to see what the
So we don't
you
know.
what the hell is gonna happen to your ass with plastic bags over your head.
So we don't know if it's what verse it is. We don't know if it's the
I
beginning
don't
of the
know.
record. We don't.
I have not
Three-
streamed the entire song.
And 2 minutes and
I just-
45 seconds. Who knows?
I just know.
No disrespect to Lotto.
Right.
I don't know any of her music. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know that many female
I
rappers.
mean-
All I know,
And
don't play with
Lotto-
it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Ain't
That's all I
Lotto
know.
the BDE girl, the
Who?
big energy girl?
Who is
Isn't that
that?
her hit?
Oh
No,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I know that record, but I don't know that record.
I know it
the
because of
words.
Mariah.
Me neither.
I don't know the words.
I don't know.
Mhm.
No disrespect to you. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm like, I'm a dude, so it's like 9 times out of 10, I'm not listening to a lot of female rappers. I just won't do it
It's on radio. They're
because I don't want to. I don't
We
want to
don't
hear.
listen to the radio. Like,
Don't listen to radio either. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I know this this a little bit off kilter. I don't know what it is, but I don't like listening to girls talk about sucking dick in songs. I really don't. That still don't appeal to me.
I read like back in the day, I was an E fan. She ain't talk about that.
Oh, you come from that era.
Yeah.
I just find
So
it odd.
I don't really like. I like Kim and Trina's and stuff like that back
Right.
then, but I would never like listen to it.
You
Because
know-
I can't relate. Like I can relate, but I can't relate. I can't. I'm not gonna blast that shit. Like I just can't. I can't.
When I look at men, when I look at men, like rap is a gladiator sport. When I hear women in hip hop talking about you broke bitches, it hit different. I'm like,
Yeah. Like
now can't all of us be ops?
yes. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm like, and then I'm like, so you talk about you sucking dick, broke bitches, and then
Get in the bag.
get in the bag. You know, so it's like
Prostitution.
it's right. It's
On the
I'm
record.
like, so, and then okay, so
High price hoes.
you look at the little girls, and that's the.
That's the influence. They're influencing a generation behind them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying,
to,
not saying that male hip hop is
they're
that great.
influencing killers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that great?
Right
But listen,
now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. With that, when you listen to the male hip hop, with that right there, it's a small portion that take that energy.
Mhm.
If you really look, because if that's the case, the amount of
Why is it on such a large scale?
Mm-hmm.
it's like this. It's like a total of 300 to 400 menaces in this whole city,
Mhm.
but they all over the place.
Mhm.
But it's really a small portion. But they're just doing so much damage.
Mm.
95% of people are at work. 95% of people are at work or at home. Blah, 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 blah. Fathers, mothers, blah, blah. It's a little portion. It's not as many people as you think.
Mhm.
Music don't really influence a lot. Like if that's the case, Brown, we grew up in the era of that, the crack era where they was talking, was you on the corner? Fuck no. You wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
A lot of people around you that you hung out with or your cousins and shit, they wasn't really doing that. It was a real little bit of dudes. But what they were doing did so much damage. It seemed like it was a whole lot of them. It wasn't. That's how you gotta look at. You gotta look at music today. If you music in any era, any type of violent music,
Mm.
it's a small portion of idiots that will go by that.
Mhm.
But the vast majority ain't doing that.
Small portion, but doing big damage.
Mhm.
Right. So, and the perception is they make it look like there's a whole lot of us, but it's really not. It's really not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you know, what I mean? But well, I'm saying that to say with the female influence, females are easier to influence. So when you telling, so when another girl you see, look, Mimi JK is different. She like, you know what I'm saying? She like one of the guys, and it's not an insult. But most girls that are girly girls follow those girls. They idol. A female got you got a better chance to have a female that have an idol than a dude that got an idol. They idolize them girls. They think
they go by the hair. They go by
right to look just
the
like
outfits.
to look like these girls, right? They to look like them. So with that being said, you got a better chance of the girl being influenced by the female rapper than the boy being influenced by the male rapper. I grew Snoop Dogg to this day still my favorite rapper. But you know what I mean? He talk about pimping, all types of I never did none of that. I never did none of that. And that was my guy. You know what I'm saying? I like his music. I like this persona. I like this swag. But what he was talking about, I wasn't willing to do. That's how most people are. But these little girls, if you pay attention, who you look up to? Nicki Minaj. And then when you look at her, she's trying to emulate Nicki Minaj. Like Ice Spice, she taking over right now. Every little girl is saying her lingo and behaving like her. Easier to influence.
But you know what?
It's scarier. It's scary. The female rapper is way more influential than the male rapper.
It is more influential, but you know what? I'll take prostitution rap over murder rap.
Yeah, but I'm just
to
saying.
influence somebody.
But
Like,
I'm just saying though, you got a son. We got daughters. And that scares the shit out of you because you know what I'm saying. That scares the shit out of you because she can see her mom, but her mom nothing like that. But the sad part is most of their moms be idolizing them girls. Them girls just came out. Why are you 42 years old? Why the fuck are you idolizing Lotto?
Right.
I'm lost.
Like, sit
Lotto
your
like
fucking
22, 23 years old.
Yes.
Why are you idolizing Lotto? You should be your idol just
idol.
your idol just passed on. That's who she should have been. Tina Turner just passed on. That should have been your fucking
that
idol.
should have been your
Why
you ain't rolling on the river?
Why the fuck is somebody 20 years old, 20 years younger than you, your fucking idol?
Yes.
Oh,
You
my
doing that and your
gosh.
daughter watching you.
Mm-hmm.
So she think, oh, what Lotto should be that.
Sitting there twerking in front of their kids and they wonder why.
And wonder why you 5 years old twerking better than you
And
say
think it's cute,
ABCs.
but think it's cute.
I know I changed the subject, but it was
But they
fucking with
think
me.
it's cute. I don't get it.
Had to be said.
Man, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can say what you want about rap
Mm-hmm.
and influence, but if you really look at the numbers and really pay attention, the female can be swayed way more than the male. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, man, my son, he listens to all type of shit, but my son is a nerd. You know that. He heavy in school. He come downstairs, he be watching shit on YouTube that the average child would not watch. He watching shit that how to create gadgets and all this shit right here. But he still hear the little bullshit, but he don't follow that.
Not fazed by that.
He don't follow that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's easier to get the little girl. I worry about my daughter. I worry. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay in her ear saying this, that, and the other. Stay this, that, and the other. This, that, and the other. Your kids, your daughter is just like it's like Tupac. Your oldest daughter, like she influenced by something totally different. You know what I mean? Forensic.
He listen to K-pop.
You know what I'm saying?
K-pop and read all day.
And I'm saying like she influenced by forensics and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's an outlier.
Mm-hmm.
Most little girls ain't influenced by that. They hear all this shit like that. Cause my daughter, she becoming a girly girl, but she want her hair like how she see on TV and shit like that.